Hey y'all, it's the Calm Corner Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Hey Soul Family, back again. I'm Erica, your favorite Astro homegirl. And this one, guys, is going to be on Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, because I can see some things buzzing. And so I guess we're going to zoom on in, because we didn't do a reading with just her. The last time it was on Millie, go Millie, of course, and Milagro and it was about Tori, Free Tori, and Meg. So we're going to do this one, okay? So welcome back for all of you guys that's been riding with me, and welcome for all of you guys that are new here. And for those that are new, I always do a little bit of the astrology first before I get down to business and get into the reading. It better helps me help you, but it helps me. So let's get into it. And this one I don't pull up the charts again. It doesn't take me that long because I've already done a reading on Meg, and I think I talked about him in the energy of that as well. You know, in the interim of all of the reading with the situation with Tori, Milagro, and all them. So I'm gonna just look at transits right now, okay? And that's what'll help me see what's going on with them right now and the energy of the astro weather. So this is both. And first, let me say happy birthday to my Aquarius, my Aquas. Happy solar return to you guys, okay? Okay, so this is her solar return as he is, okay? She is coming up on the 15th of February. And so the sun is now in Aquarius. It's a Stallion here. It's a lot of powerhouse energy. Look for that separate video. It'll be coming up soon too. But Moon in Pisces is in the industry right now. So maybe while we're catching on these messages, because Mercury is in Aquarius as well. And community group Aquarius, they're saying speculations of him cheating. So I thought that was interesting. As well as some people, I think it was stated that, is she pregnant? Which like I said, it definitely was in the messages when I did the reading a while back. I think a few times. So Venus is in Aquarius, so it's in a place where this can really happen, guys. Because as both of them are Aquarius sun. But I wanted to add that Meg is an Aquarius sun with a moon in Leo. And it's very interesting because he is as well. So they are actually really, it's a true soulmate connection in the sense of the moons matching Leo and Leo, because they really understand and connect on an emotional level, okay? So that's the energy with that. So it is a good match. So I definitely wanted to kind of see what the current energy was and what was going on and what's to come with 2026, right? So we will go ahead, and I won't even hold y'all any longer, because that's really it. Just needing to see the transits, and it's in their time. So a lot of things can transpire, guys, with them in this transit energy, especially with it being their solar return. They really can go half on a baby. They already, I think, said bought a home together, so they could be doing more things, definitely together, and not just as a couple, but in the energy, because it's their solar return. But let me say this, we are in a 1 year, and this is the beginning of the next 9 years. This is the new cycle, right? So now it's all about, for them, will they go ahead and finish off year and both of them start back at 1? Or will they progress forward and, begin a cycle of life together, meaning children, marriage, family, all the things, right? So let's get into these messages and see what's going on, Soul Family. All right, guys, this is just a quick mashup, what I pulled together for you. I did find the girl's voice that does the blind item, so shout out to her. I don't know her name, but I like her little things and her voice. So I did find when they had her voice that I did find that had the information of Meg and Klay, okay? As well as shout out to Be With The T, okay? So let's get into it, guys. These are the clips and then the reading, okay? And, oh, I did an extra reading at the end because I ended up finding this deck, and I love it. I love it. I love it. It's an astrology deck that I have, and something just said get it out, but I'm actually was using it for you guys' personal readings for this year. So, you know, look out for that. But let's get into the messages, all right, so family?
So these rumors about Klay Thompson allegedly cheating on Megan Thee Stallion just will not go away. So Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion seem to be a happy item together. Now these two have been public with their relationship since July of 2025 after being outed. And yes, they tried their best to keep their relationship on the low, but when that didn't work, they decided to just go ahead and let the world know that they were in fact together. And this isn't just some stagnant relationship. These two have been moving forward, and it seems like they have been moving kind of fast. Now, allegedly, these two are now living together. So this relationship is not just some fly-by relationship. Now, in my opinion, on the outside looking in, these two look very happy together. I mean, I don't think I've seen Megan look this happy in a relationship in a while. I mean, this woman has even made a song about him. These two seem very much in love and very much happy, but that is not stopping these cheating speculations from flying around. So back in 2025, there were rumors going around that Klay had been cheating on Megan. There were even rumors of Megan allegedly cheating on Klay, but there was no proof or anything like that. But on New Year's Eve, allegedly Klay Thompson was spotted out with his ex-girlfriend, and he allegedly ended up refollowing her after the new year. So that really didn't help because, again, there had been cheating rumors already going around in 2025. So now a blind item is coming out trying to confirm that these rumors are in fact true. So the blind item simply reads, the NBA player is cheating on his three-name singer rapper every chance he gets. Klay Thompson, Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, you guys.
Is allegedly cheating on Megan Thee Stallion whenever he gets the opportunity to. We've read past blind items that he's allegedly been dealing with a former hookup that Megan knows nothing about. And now this blind item alleges that he's full-blown cheating. And the blind item reads, this NBA player steps out on the well-known three-name singer/rapper that he's linked to whenever he gets the chance. And again, this allegedly Klay Thompson cheating on Megan Thee Stallion. And the related headline reads, Megan Thee Stallion shares kiss with Klay Thompson after Mavericks win over Knicks. Megan Thee Stallion took in Monday's Knicks-Mavericks game, but the Savage rapper wasn't exactly rooting for the home team. At the end of Dallas's 114-97 blowout of the Knicks, she celebrated with a smooch on the court for boyfriend Klay Thompson, who scored 14 points in the Mavs' big win. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below and follow me for more celebrity tea.
All right, so family, so these are the cards for Megan and Klay, of course. So let's get into it. I already you know, blessed the cards and stuff. So I guess the thing that we'll do is start with her energy first. So let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Hope y'all doing good. Trying to get caught up. I think we'll just slide these there. I'm gonna use those, so let's see. What y'all thinking? This is all happening quick with them already having that kind of stuff. Because they've been going strong for a good little minute. Let's see. think it's this. One on the bottom. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. That's a lot, child. Let's see. Okay. Now let's unpack. Okay. Let me see these. This is her current energy, and that's why I'm pausing, because I'm just saying in general, right? Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry for the pause. You know me, I be getting so many different messages when I be seeing something. So y'all gotta give, you know how I go. Y'all know me by now. Sometimes it take me a little bit to unpack. So, it's a lot of different things with her, because it's interesting. And this is her birthday season, but we're gonna pull these too after I pull this. So the sun is in reverse, right? And it's given with the Queen of Wands in reverse, and just interesting with the fire energy, the Queen of Wands, and the sun, of course. Just it's like blockages for her, She has a nasty energy, allegedly. And I was just trying to find a better way to put it. It's an energy of just, unrealistic expectations, very pessimistic. Queen of Wands in reverse is bully energy, just real nasty, vengeful, jealous, real demanding energy, right? Sun is vitality, so like blocked happiness on some level. And it's interesting for her to feel like this. And you know what's crazy? It's the Three of Swords is here, but it's in reverse, guys. And I'm not necessarily, if we equating it to, it's kind of like it, not kind of, you know, remember the sun shines light on things, right? So her energy often comes up to me a lot in her readings with the Queen of Wands energy because she has that Leo moon, right? But with the Three of Swords here, it's like heartbreak ahead. Heartbreak ahead. I know that sounds weird because it's in reverse, meaning it should have already have happened. But the way the cards position and the way I'm seeing things, you know, it could be happening now, ahead. But it's also, to me, guys, represents the heartbreak with Tori. Because Tory Lanez is a Leo sun, and his sun is in reverse. Queen of Wands, her energy in reverse because you didn't handle the situation right. Your messages come up right away when we ask, right? And even the way she's going forward handling these legal issues ahead on, you know, bad character, you know, bully energy, you know, just vengeful because you feel away, heartbroken in regards to that situation. She not past this, y'all. And that's the whole reason of carrying that energy like that Queen of Wands in reverse, that vengeful, like, you know, because unhappy with the outcome of the way things turn out. This also has to do with her career. She ain't really been able to get nothing off the ground. The most thing we done heard about her is the relationship with her and Klay Thompson. And I think they did say she just opened a Popeyes or something like that. So congratulations to you, but it's still something blocked in the creativity and the energy in her career because it's side by side. Remember the sun, even though it could be reversed, it's still the sun. It shines the light on things. So these are the messages coming out about this situation that could be going on with him, you know, allegedly supposed to be stepping out because it was on the blind item. And I'm going to say something. Them blind items can be, I think I've said it more than once, you know, if it's 100%, then they might could, from time to time, they could be the 99.5, and the 5% might be something off by name, color, height, something like that, or most of what they saying is right, and maybe only 5% of it ain't right. But for the most part, where there's smoke, there's fire. And when they said that, I said, oh. And it's interesting because we're seeing it, right? It's a new cycle, but of course we're in a new year, right? But the decision she's made, karma, it's here. And it's starting to unfold. I said that, I promise you, I think I said that for sure in the reading that I did. It's a struggle for new beginnings and new projects. It's a struggle. Behind the scenes, she been fighting. She wants to move forward. She wants to heal, you know, and head to a new cycle. But you did this part wrong. It's coming in right away. First 3 cards. We ain't even asked about Klay yet. Not for real. And guess what? If he's a moon that matches her, no, because that's a queen. A lot of challenges for her right now, guys. A lot. And she is very, you know, like I said, nasty, rude, demanding, got a point to prove. And so this legal situation is not going in the way that she wanted to go. Although it seemed like it was victory, it wasn't. So this is her going back to, you know, with a demanding aspect. Like, no, this is what you gonna do. She wasn't pleased with how the lawsuit went, because it's in the messages. And it's also challenges in people working with her. It is. It's in the messages. She also can, you know, got in the energy too in her messages of like depression, you know, allegedly, or, you know, having energy of just, yeah, like a grief sometimes. She could be like, have energy of grieving someone from time to time. It's in the messages, okay? Resistance on clarity, right? Being detached from the truth. Not listening to wisdom. Not willing to accept the truth right now on certain things. It's about communication. And her being detached from it, right? Differences in difference on, you know, beliefs, truth. When you look at that card for the up and the down, you got the Lovers in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. They look good together, but it's interesting because it's, like I said, it's a lot of messages for her in different aspects. This represents the legal. This represents, you know, her being in a new cycle. And relationship-wise, it's some things that she not past. You know, it's something to that when that guy, I don't know, who y'all got to chime in the comments, but you can see it in these cards, right? Where, what's his name was her, I don't know if it's the best friend or he at the trial, right? He came up there like a conservator, her guardian. I think that was the name. That's why I was dragging. I was trying to come up with the name. And I can't remember his name, but it's like best friends. And he talked about her, you know, often saying that she was so down or, you know, suffering with like the grief or depression or things like that. And really, she really did. But her energy and grief comes from her inability not to address truth. What she caused. What part she played. Where things are the way they are right now. Not learning the lessons, right? Relationships for her in general are upside down. You know, that's why it took me a second. I said, And you see I'm holding the cards. Because I'm like, what is the energy in this? Because it's not giving me, her and Klay, energy in this regard. But it's giving, when you see lovers, it could be, you know, just a group, you know, people in general in her relationships or people she deal with. Collaborate with writers, you know, people that help her in her journey. I mean, in her career, her field. Yeah, her journey, basically. She gunning with, when you see that Ace of Pentacles, is new beginnings, you know, in regards to abundance, you know, prosperity. This is heavy. And the reason why I paused so long is because her energy heavy. You know, she comes off confident, but it's a lot of energy in here of what it looks like is her battling herself about decisions that she's made, right? Let's use this deck. I'm just interested. So let's see. That's deep. Sorry for the lag. It's just, you know how you see so much, you're like, damn. So she got a lot going on. Even, I don't know, I mean, it may not look like it. I don't know. I don't follow her at all. Not at all, baby. Let me see. And then the reason why I said, let's see right quick on these, because her birthday is right, you know, it's in that, y'all, you know, Aquarius season is here. So next few weeks, you know, it'll be a situation of celebration for her, right? We ain't even asked about him, and I mean, it's definitely questionable, right? With the messages that have already come up. We've been asked about him. I'm not going to take it long. She had a lot going on with the case. I just wanted to see in general. But her character going to cost her, and karma has started. You saw that wheel came right on in, you know. Ooh, let me unpack. Okay. Same kind of energy. Ooh. Okay, guys. Wow, wow, and wow. Kind of similar. Let me say something. We ain't even asked about Klay Thompson, and it's interesting. Look at the, wow. Okay, so let me say this. Similar to that 4 of Cups she had in reverse, come back in with the 4 coins. So 4s, right? What is her year? What personal year is this for her? Let me see. I remember her birthday because it's Fatty birthday. So, okay. Oh. Ooh. Megan. That's why. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. You know, it take me a second. It's like, it'd be like, choo, 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 choo. And I know y'all be like, come on with it. Here I am. Here we are. The 4 coins. This is a 9 year if I'm adding it up right. And that is what we just came out of. But this is a 9 personal year in the beginning of a 1 year cycle. So that's deep, because what that represents is she's about to experience the endings, the, you know, new beginnings. It's going to be a literal year of transformations which land at the beginning of 1. So this year is very, very, very pertinent in all the events that go down, which will carry her into this next cycle of life, next 9-year cycle for that matter. And remember, if I can, I think I'm right, that I spoke on, you know, her karma starts now. And she in this transformation phase where she reevaluating things, you know, having to also minimalize on some things as far as habits, maybe spending on some level, you know, a lot of things. You do with it what you may when we say minimalize, because it could go in a lot of different areas in her life. But about, you know, right now trying to find clarity, like you say, like an uncluttered life. It's like you got so much going on, but the issue is what you created for you. You created it for yourself, the issues that you're dealing with. That's what I'm trying to make sure that y'all all understand, that I'm also seeing in the messages, right? This is about work, you know, 8 of coins. And for her, it's like she keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, you know, repetitive. Because she's scattered, right? Really, really going back to the table and reevaluating what she gonna do with her career and her life right now. And this is very pivotal in a 9-year of completion. So a lot of endings and a lot of new beginnings. Judgment is here. Judgment and karma. And that's that energy I spoke on too in her detached energy, you know. And allegedly with the mindset, right? And it's funny because her focal point card is the 8 of Swords. And it's interesting because that's about playing the victim, being a drama queen, the way she did that situation, trying to still take it further with Milagro. It's in the messages, right? But remember, I said, I can't make it up. I said, these problems and situations and challenges, she creates them for herself. Victimization card right here. Temperance right there up under there. Her mama energy. Ancestor energy. Judgment. She damn sure being judged because everybody feel the way. Some of y'all watching, y'all ride with her. And some, you know, and believe that, you know, she's a victim and all of the things. And then again, there's some of y'all just listening and y'all like she full of shit. Judgment is here. But even on a larger scale, you know, this is about these court situations as well. Again, over and over and over, the same bullshit, right? And creating drama. Drama queen. Can't make the messages up. But karma, judgment, decisions will be made this year. Awakenings for her. This is, look, re-evaluating. Evaluation. You see that? All in the energy. This is her. She Aquarius, the star card, and it's in reverse. when I first did these cards, the focal point was that Six of Swords about, you know, really going through grief and depression and really pressing on trying to heal and start to build and strengthen her faith, right? But these decisions, right? The energy behind it, the lies, allegedly, right? All of the things. When you see that star in reverse, this is her career with the Eight of Coins. This is what, all of this is what you created for yourself. Based on your actions. Look at the Knight of Swords in reverse. Which you know she was all on all type of bullshit at that situation, which you keep going back to Tori, right? The King of Wands is here. Hey, boy. Could be the energy of Klay, because it goes right into this Seven of Swords, which is cheating. And not even trying to be funny. We ain't even pull his messages. What, boy? Y'all see my doodle? I love you. I'm trying to do the messages, okay? I love you. Okay? Stop, Echo baby. I'm trying to do the reading. Stop. Echo. I want to bite my bracelet, y'all. Sit. I'm recording. Stop. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. That's why, look, ain't that funny? The puppy right here. Seven of Swords. Straight in the record, baby. It is upside down. Getting caught. Confessions. You know, coming clean. So that is what they are saying in regards to Klay Thompson, allegedly, and the magician is here. And that's all about trickster and playing games. So look, when the cat is away, the magician will play, okay? Let's talk about it. We ain't even pulled their cards yet, but it's in the messages and in the energy, okay? And it's going right next into this energy of here and here. And they could have some disagreements. That's another thing in the messages, right? Stop, Echo. You see, I'm trying. Be careful. You hurt your head. See? Sit. Echo. Sit. Good boy. Sorry about that, y'all. This girl got a lot going on. And look, Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh my God, I didn't even see that because I'm trying to do the reading. Something done went on because this is her energy. Yeah. Oh, look at that, y'all. Seven of Swords with the magician. Look, Knight of Cups in reverse. She mad. Look at that Knight of Swords. Ooh, she nasty about it. And if it ain't happened, she about to know. Allegedly. That karma clock, though. That judgment right there. This is also the energy of these court cases. See, this her coming in with this energy is gone. It's gonna take her here. Eight of Swords. That's another thing from a legal aspect with judgment sitting right there in the upright. She better make sure that she crossing all her T's and dotting all her I's, because this is about having to be accountable for some of this stuff ahead. Don't she got some new court cases? And see the way she handled it, the energy, especially with that other card, that wheel, that cycle card. It's like what you put out is what you get back. And 9 is the year of judgment. This is it right here. Remember I said that karma clock tick. I can't make the messages up. Let's go ahead. We done did long enough of her. But it's just so many different messages in here, you know, of a possibility of, you know, this either being ahead or him. He is actually really doing what they're saying he's doing, allegedly. And that would be Klay Thompson, right? But this is about confessions coming out. Again, this could be in regards to these situations that she already has going on, other court cases and different things, right? But this is about getting caught. This is about confessions. This is about the record getting straight. And when you have a magician in the upright, it's to move forward. It's manifest. Establishing clear visions. It's like thoughts becoming things, right? She got summer solstice, pinnacle of success, and justice. So in a few weeks, and we're hearing about this situation with Klay now. And if y'all notice, these timing cards come up and that stuff kind of be right on it when we start to kind of hear things, right? But hey, ain't this funny? This is about, yeah, it is a few weeks. Timing card is dead on point and factual, right? The reason why I say that is because it's about a few weeks and it's about celebration of life. And both of their birthdays are just a few weeks ahead, Aquarius season. So we'll see celebrations from them. And, you know, whatever they're experiencing, even in these messages right here, this still is karma's here, man. You can't get around it. You got both justice and judgment in the same spread, and we ain't even got into the love yet, right? But it will be balanced, brought, and justice will come. Look, straightening the record. Remember, these situations cause and effect. Didn't I say that? Legal matters for sure. Consequences for these legal matters. 9 years for you, life lessons and truth. Truth is here. And remember, it started with truth. So let's pull the messages in regards to, damn, that's deep. So she got a lot going on. Let's pull for her and Klay. Let's do that. I'm sorry, y'all. I dropped one of the cards. My bad, okay. Let's get it. Let's use this one. For her and Klay. I gotta change it. We can just, let's get it. Let's get her current energy. Well, her and Klay, what's going on with them right now? Klay Thompson. I mean, we could see in the messages, but I just want to ask outside of that. Damn. Okay. Got a lot to say. was going to say something too, guys. I meant to say something. And it just came to my mind and my spirit. That's why when I be pausing, y'all just give me a second, because I'll be like, it be so many messages that come through, right? But that last card from, and I remember in this spread when they saw that coin offer, it's like we could hear of them getting engaged or something like that soon, possibly. Or, you know, we gonna ask, is she pregnant? Because I guess she got so much stuff going on, I didn't necessarily see that, right? But then in this spread, I possibly can, so let's unpack. Oh, messages be messaging. Wow. Okay. Okay, so it's funny because the focal point is the Page of Swords. It's about news, right? So remember I said, and then we said 2 weeks, which is their birthday season, celebrations. So news for sure ahead for them, all right? It's already news now, and us hearing alleged rumors of infidelity with him, alleged rumors that she possibly could be pregnant, right? Well, the energy right now, they got a whole lot of stuff going on right now with them, okay? Some things are unclear, you know, it's confusion, okay? And they're doing a lot of different things. Remember, the birthdays are ahead, okay? And trying to stay in the balance of the relationship, right? Justice is here. And this also represents a lot of things going on with truth coming out. And this Page of Swords energy may be here because that's what we're going to hear soon, right? With these messages. You got the Five of Wands. And this is about, the misunderstanding, the chaos, the situation. And maybe them even, having a imbalance or a disagreement in regards to some things that could be going on. Because they act like he was talking to a whole lot of people. And it's funny because the Seven of Cups comes in, or just, because the lady, the way she made it seem, it was every time, some of that stuff can just be exaggerated. But the bottom line is, where there's smoke, there's fire, because it's in the messages, right? This is a 9 year. Again, it's going to push her to 1, or they're going to move forward. So they in the phase of trying to find balance in his, each person's behaviors. Both of them got ways about them. She can be controlling, and maybe in some aspects he can too. But it's also in the messages that he can move around, baby. He look real innocent, don't he? Don't let the smooth taste fool you. I mean, to me, it's just a part of what it is. And it's about decisions, making the decision to be along for the ride. And the reason why I say that is because justice is right here and temperance is right up under it. It's going to be some more stuff that's going to come out, right? Excessive energy, excessive. You know, Emperor can stuff with her personal, you know, her career, well, you know, all of those things is coming. It's gonna be legal matters that is gonna really bring a lot of these legal issues. It's bringing issues to this relationship. It's in the messages, right? The conflict. Because this is about knowing truth, and then remember, fairness and balance. You're not saying all what it is. There's so much going on, and only knowing, giving him so much of it, right? And personality clashes. You got a lot of unpaid debts, Meg. You got money issues. It's in the messages. Here we go, Knight of Coins. She in a place of reevaluation and recovery. She really working on which way and in the direction when it comes to her money, right? He's a good man overall, guys, but it's just the energy of, you know, I say growing pains. I say, you know, they're going to fight to try to keep the balance, even though when things do get out of control, I mean, hell, it's no relationship. It's no real relationship with no conflict, right? We could definitely see a proposal. I'm going to just say that, and I'm leaving it there for, you know, and it could come by way of, you know, maybe what we hearing, even if it's not proven. But I want to say somebody has some pictures. I'm going to pull the clips for y'all. But even if we don't physically see it, but we just hear about it, it's still in these messages. I'm going to pull his from his standpoint. But it's in the messages of an offer based upon it. Remember that Ace of Pentacles was in reverse too. But it's because his ass been cheating and doing some other things, allegedly. But whatever the situation is, he'll bring a balance to it, right? So if they are experiencing some, you know, what you call it, they getting into it because of some things that, you know, messages that done came out, news and stuff like that, right? Pictures, because see how that boy got that pictures, and ain't that said they had the pictures talking about was her and the lady, him and the lady in the same place at the same time. Y'all see that? Ain't that crazy? Wow. You got the Ace of Cups. There you go. So there go the baby that can be popping out. You know what? Spirit got such a sense of humor. Look at that Eight of Swords again. Wasn't that the focal point in the last card? Trapping this man. Gonna hurry up and get a baby. And again, engagement. You see that? Yeah. It's interesting because the trickster is definitely here, and more news gonna come out about her that's not good based on these right here. With that Nine of Coins in reverse and that Magician in reverse, and that is gonna test them. That's why that Justice here, that Temperance there. You see that? It's like they're gonna have to find balance. They gotta fight for that. He a good man, you know, loyal to the energy space. Love is here. The Ace of Cups showed up. But It's her ways. And it's the things that's about to, come out. Milagro them, that was just one court case. That's why I was like, everybody's so vested when they don't even realize. I can't remember the guy's name, but I don't know if it was the guy who used to work for her or what. But just know that legal. It came out each spread. You see what I'm saying? She got these legal cards here. And it's going to be justice for him in regards to that, because it keeps coming up. The balance is going to come. Remember, she had that cycle card, karma. So her prayer, like how Sierra had a prayer, her prayer need to be to do whatever she can to hold on to this situation, because that's really what, you get what I'm saying? Everything else for her, based on how she's handled stuff, that's why stuff ain't flowing. You see, look at her life, y'all. No disrespect and allegedly, but we just always tell the truth. It's always about balance, right? You can't make it up. From the first spread, it was, justice and judgment. Now it's justice and temperance. You see that? Fighting for that balance, right? Because it's about cause and effect. It's about give and reciprocity. Even give and receive, not upside down. Strings attached. No. They're going to try to push through. Don't be surprised if we hear about a baby. We didn't even, there it go right there. Let's ask, is she pregnant? And then let's ask how he feels, and we can get into the messy card. We definitely seen a lot, don't we? That's interesting. But we saw pregnancy and engagement. Really, all of the above. In this 9 year, baby, you better tighten up. Look, the same messages. It's definitely possible ahead, guys, for sure, okay? Very much so. Very much so. Very much so. And her energy, Queen of Swords. the goal is definitely, it's in the messages. So I wouldn't necessarily say maybe not exactly right now, but with that Ace of Cups, it's definitely possible for her to definitely have to be pregnant, you know. Ahead. Like, it's definitely in the cards, in the plans to keep balance, you know. Interesting. She could be pregnant right now, y'all. Just not telling you. Remember that Page of Swords was right there too. That's news ahead. Queen of Cups sitting right in my hand. I can't make it up. That's why Spirit was like, just shuffle one more time, right? So there you have it. Let's ask about Klay Thompson and see what his energy is, right? Oh. And then we can get out of here. I know we've been down 54 minutes. We've been here an hour. Okay, we got to do the messy cards. Come on, let's see. Oh my gosh. They got energy with them though. Let's see. Let's see what his current energy is and if he messing with his ex, because ain't that what they said was going on? So let's see. Try not to take it too long, because he still got to pull the clips. Klay Thompson. Current energy. Klay Thompson. This is the energy around Klay Thompson right now. Stallion, Aquarius. Okay, here. Okay. Damn. All right. I guess Klay know what he got to say. Period. Right. Same cards coming up. That's crazy. Because this from his standpoint, right? So, oh, she got that first card. I'm just unpacking. Ooh, it's a lot of messages in here and a lot of the same cards between the two. And y'all see that I'm flipping from two different decks, and I did this on purpose, right? Ooh, no. His card's totally different from when we pull. Okay, so let's unpack. Let's talk about it. What's wrong? Boy, you done already put my cards back down. What's up? Sorry about that, y'all. My little jacket. Okay. He got the Six of Swords too, and remember that was the focal point. So, you know, they in a new phase in their relationship as far as they've been dealing with each other for a while. And remember I said, you know, you meet the representative first. Now y'all, each other really truly meeting the boss. You really getting to see what they say when you getting past the honeymoon phase, right? So when issues arise before y'all make these decisions, because the Hierophant is here. And, you know, he understands too that she has had a journey ahead and working on trying to really, she got a lot of issues about her. And he's aware of that. So he's really going back and forth considering this, you know, marrying her, that offer. That's that damn proposal we seeing with the Page of Swords. Ain't that crazy? Because something with them, temperance in reverse, off balance, right? He's taking into account everything about her. All the, whatever the issues are. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. You know, this could be him realizing that she have a lot of financial situations. I mean, I understand he's very successful. Money is money, but him taking into account what is he considering, right? The Nine of Swords is here again. That whole realizing that it's allegedly, you know, like I said, they moons match. So he can meet her on an emotional level when she's going through all these anxiety and breakdown moments, breaking point, right? These two can reach a breaking point where they get to a crossroads at this point. Remember, she's in a 9 year, so decisions. But it's two here. And the opposite person could be a Queen of Pentacles that he kind of mess around. I'm interested to see what their ex-girlfriend sign is. Y'all chime in the comments if y'all see it, because it's in the messages. Because 10 of Cups upside down. So they not, even though they are with each other, it's still some dis-ease in some level, right? Somewhere. Because the conflict is here. 5 of Wands. And he the King of Cups. He comes up as that, but this interesting because he in reverse this time. Temperance in reverse. You see that? Because he do a little something do what he gonna do allegedly. But it's hidden. Remember the blindfold on that 2 of Swords. It's what you can't see. Certain things about her has brought him to a breaking point. And he at a crossroads where he trying to make a decision and he conflicted. Remember that Ace of Cups was there. Love is present, right? So he got some decisions to make. 7 of Swords. Before he get himself caught up with that 8 of Swords. And wasn't that her cards doing through y'all? Y'all ain't gonna run off the, y'all ain't running out y'all house right now by seeing these messages. Same messages here again. 7 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Him feeling like, is he going to make this decision to lock himself to this? He got plenty of options. That's solidified. Allegedly, based on what we see in these cards, right? They need to be careful with transportation. He do. Hopefully, you know, we speak it now, no negative news come out in regards to that. Traveling. Not hearing no negative news and traveling with him. Careful. I also can hear some things can come out about him moving around, honey. It's in the messages, baby. He got his fears and he working on it. And they definitely had their times, their disagreements. You know, he considering all the flaws. Because the hairpin is there. The conflict is there, right? And you can also see the other things going on. But But this is him making decisions. Cause he understands what he dealing with. It's a lot that she need. He got it to give though. But it's gonna be about if he want to with that King of Cups in reverse, right? He making decisions on what he gonna do. For the long haul. It's like messages of, I done got myself in it, but he weighing it down. Like, that's why we see so many balancings and scales and all of that, right? It's in the messages. So let's, before we get on out of here, we're going to do the messy cards. Let's just ask outright right now, how does he feel about her at this moment? Let's do a 3-card pull real quick. One to three. See how he feeling. Is he gonna propose? I'm talking about proposal is all right there in the messages. You hear me, y'all? Okay, here we go. We can hear about it. Look at that. Them getting married. He love her, y'all. But the crazy thing is, there go the Empress. So there go our confirmation for the baby. Y'all see that? I can't make it up. Motherhood and pregnancy. Fertility. Knight of Wands swept off the feet. There go the proposal. Autumnal equinox, prepare for change. Like I said, remember Page of Swords, and remember they had a few days into the next few months. And again, this is about their birthday, their celebration season as well. But they will also start to see harvest reap in the fall for them. Okay? Temperance again, bringing balance. His goal is to have patience with her to bring balance. We had a lot of cards of balance, right? But this is the Ten of Swords is here. So it's a possible breakdown at some point, guys. But all of these good things ahead. And maybe this could be what they're saying possibly in regards to him doing other things, right? I'm telling you, this could just happen fast. This is that, again, it's impulsive. Impulsive energy of, you can hear at any moment her being pregnant, any moment being engaged. It's in the messages. They can even have a breakdown at some point. But the way he feel about her, he really do love her. I mean, hey, you know, one thing I ain't never been on reading, I read the cards, you know. So yeah, all of it's in the messages, y'all. Let's pull these messy cards and see what's up. Let's see what's up. Did we ask how he feel about his ex? I don't know. Damn. Because they said he was messing with the ex, right? Let's see, one card. Yeah, cheating in there. Clearly. Allegedly, all this is all in my opinion, guys. You know I got this stuff. Don't say that on YouTube now. Nah. No follow through. She want him, but he ain't studying it. I mean, he can, even if he entertaining it, it's to just do other, you know, it's what men do. But no. No, he fool with me. I mean, he might do other things, but I guess, I don't know. Men gonna be men, ain't they? Let's pull some of the messy cards and get out of here. We already been here an hour. So, family, wow. But this was interesting. Let's see. We're gonna get out of here, and I don't know who I got next. I keep saying that, but once we start doing what we're doing, I kind of forget the list just that quick. Because we're in the messages here. Let's see. Thompson. Looked like he wanted to emotionally, you know, be there to try to help her along the way. He had a lot of patience. Damn. We'll keep that one. And then I'll shuffle again. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So now. Okay. All right. So we got the teacups. You know we got to get them. So let's get a couple of these. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Niche, I'm gonna call you right back. I'm in the middle of recording. I'm gonna call you as soon as I finish. Okay. Okay. Bye. We'll take it. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Leave them all up so y'all can see. Well, you know, I always do the focal point. So there go. All right, so we down to the last two. Let's see. And this is Miss Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. So we got that. And last one. And I'm gonna leave it right there so y'all can see. in. Okay. Okay, so a few more. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just take it as weird. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get into it. Y'all gonna laugh when y'all see some of these messages. And remember, where there's smoke, there's fire. So let's start with the teacups, okay? So interestingly enough, the bottom of that, the focal point was hands off, territorial lovers, staking claims, scaring off the competition. And we did see that 5 of Wands completely through and through. Remember I said she may understand what's going on and just, you know, got to kind of find the balance and get adjusted and how you going to hang in there and make it work for you and your man, right? I know that sounds crazy, but you know we got to be realistic over here. Light bulb moments, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness, okay? So like I said, discovering some things, message, you know, epiphany. And that could be between the both of them. Him realizing what he's dealing with and what he up against with dealing with her, you know. Understanding it all. Repo, default on payments, financially incapable, repossessed assets. You know, like I said, it's some energy with her and finances. But remember I said it was in his messages and he understands that comes with her. So, you know, it could be an energy where he understands and he's okay with that. Heart fog, mixed emotions, unclear feelings, wishy-washy, okay? She got some energy around that, you know, especially when it comes to them first set that came in, you know, representing that Tory Lanez situation, right? Allegedly. Keeping it 100, honesty, showing true colors, transparent intentions. Okay, somebody has that. Klay, keeping it 100. Thirsty, seeking attention, needing validation, desperate and pushy. There'll be some thirsty hoes out there. You never know. Key player, important person, playing an essential role, irreplaceable. I said she need that right now. He is a key player in her life, especially with all what's, you know, just started to, remember I said the clock starts now with her. So this is imperative to her, that key player energy, right? Frenemy, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions, okay? And energy around how she moved, right? Allegedly. Salty, feeling wrong, bitter and dramatic, jealousy. Didn't I say it? I said her energy came in right away, salty, man. Y'all, I ain't never even seen that in this deck. These cards be messy, don't they? So, family, y'all see that? Flexing, showing off, prideful and conceited, flashy and boastful. I said it. I said it's time to minimize. But that's the energy with that Queen of Wands in reverse, that dirty money, illegal activities, thievery and laundering. And, you know, I was kind of quiet, but with that Emperor in reverse, allegedly, you know, that represent the powers that be, the company that, you know, she might have management with, or, you know, things like that in regards to how things happen, allegedly. Slay, succeeding, on point and killing it and dominating the competition. And she has been looking good lately, I think, right? Yes. Yeah. Okay. So, interesting. Focal point of this, fate, detours, divine intervention. A lot of the ancestor card, that Temperance card, was all up and through the messages. Lack and doubts. Remember I said that energy around her. Family, home, and commitment. You know, hey, it's ahead, it's on the way, it's in the cards for her. It's in the messages. Disharmony, triggers, conflict. Remember, I saw a lot of that energy around her. She deals with a lot, allegedly, in regards to, you know, depression, triggers, things like that. Mental things, anxiety, allegedly. nurture, and compassion. Remember I said he was very compassionate to her. I can't make the messages up. Look, twin flames. And I said they are soulmates, that moon and moon. Same sun and moon. He can really deal with her. He know how to deal with her, and he looking at all the flaws that come with her, and he looking at it and accepting it like this will be my wife. Possibly and allegedly. Higher self and activation. You know, it's energy around her trying to work towards that. You know, seeds, spring, seeds, baby, right? Spy, watching, inspecting, okay? All right now, snooping. Mercury, messages, travel, communication. Remember I said you need to watch and travel, but also about messages ahead coming out. We're going to hear some things. Pluto and transformation. Transformation is here, and it was throughout their messages, okay? Interestingly enough, it was kind of weird. They got destroyed, shattered, broken, completely ruined. So something in that regard, and it could be not in regards to their relationship, but just some things around them, stuff going on, things could be happening. Remember, this is in all different areas of their life, right? Bugaboo. Somebody could be a bugaboo. A situation is about to explode. Things are about to pop off in flames, baby. Okay. Love story. Once upon a time. I said it. The Ace of Cups is here. Bad choices. Somebody could be making some bad choices, and somebody has clearly made bad choices, allegedly, and in my opinion. Red lipstick stains. Okay, Klay. Uh-oh. Trash. Throwing away. Getting rid of and tossing out. Somebody could be getting rid of some things. Running away. Somebody may try to be detached and run away from responsibilities from time to time, allegedly. But remember I said, bullseye, in regards to this legal thing, setting the record straight. It's coming. Ooh. Okay. And the last deck, I love this deck. And y'all gonna really laugh. Y'all ready to run up out of here as we go? Sneaky link, soul family. Hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy. Nobody needs to know. You know, hey, you know, that was in the messages, allegedly. Side piece. Okay, if we don't need no more no more confirmation, allegedly. Secret romance, hidden affairs, being second choice, only late night calls. Hopeless romantic, somebody staying in the love energy, believing in fairy tales, idealizing love, constantly waiting, and forever dreaming. Klay be holding on to it, baby. Meeting appointment, deadline, call, booked and busy, productivity high, full schedule, no time to waste, success on the calendar. And isn't he a ball player and often traveling? No filters, speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. I guess that'll be Meg. I don't know how much the truth, allegedly, but we'll see. Lessons learned, life lessons, wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. Life lessons in regards to what's ahead and what she learned. But it's damn sure gonna happen this year in this 9 year, a personal year. What year is he in? Let me see. Trust the signs, follow, guidance. Trust the signs, paying attention to guidance, universe speaking clearly, and following intuition. Message received. So look, y'all see that? Then go for both of them. Her needing to trust the signs and him needing to trust the signs, right? That temperance was there. A lot of messages from heaven from them. Sugar-coated. Sweet but deceptive words. Empty compliments. Hidden insults. Too good to be true. Okay? Energy around somebody. Self-care Sunday. Prioritizing rest. Recharge emotionally. Pampering yourself and me time matters. And that was in her energy too. of what she been trying to, you know, do for herself. And retirement goals, long-term stability, future planning, relaxation earned, living the dream. Okay, this could be Klay, but again, long-term stability could me, in my opinion, represent them possibly going the distance if he was to propose to her, okay? So let me look. I said that I stopped and said but I won't. I'm gonna just look and see what, I can't remember exactly what day his birthday was again. So I want to take a look, see, and just remember what his personal year, and we're gonna get out of here, so family. You know I love y'all. Let's see if I already, cause I got a few of them I'm gonna do for y'all today, so I want to make sure that I pulled up. Okay, so I already got out of that. So let me look real quick again, okay? I think it was spelled with a K. Yeah, there it go. Okay, let's see what day was his birthday. February 8th. So it's right ahead. Partnership. Personal 2-year. That's why all that was there and all them decisions. He got some tough decisions to make, but this will be the year that he can go ahead and marry her. So it's definitely in the messages. He definitely loves her, guys, and it's definitely on the table. You know, he gonna have to stay strong with all the stuff that'll be coming out ahead, and clearly we see news coming, you know, in regards to him, her, all of the things. But possibly could be, you can possibly see these two get engaged. You could possibly hear a pregnancy announcement with her. So let's, you know, energy always change, but you know, cheating is in the cards. But I guess one thing you could say is men will be men, you know. Not to saying that it's okay, but hey, gotta always keep it a buck, keep it real. It is what it is. But he for her though. So let's get on up out of here. I love y'all. Keep your notification bells on. Like I said, more to come. I can't remember who I got next because I'm, you know, coming off of this one right here. But you got quite a few. So I'll see you guys soon in the next one. I love y'all so, family. Peace and love. Okay, so family. So I came upstairs and I have brought this deck that I love. And it's an astrology deck. And I don't have my glasses, so don't laugh. But I pulled some cards because Spirit just like, pull some cards for Megan them and see what happens in the houses. And this is the energy of her and Klay, you know, now and within the year ahead, you know. But just, this is the energy. And so I pulled up her chart, and I hope I can see, so don't laugh. But it was real powerful, and I'm going to use these cards on y'all personal reading. I cannot wait. But it's interesting because, and the reason why I say these cards are so powerful, we're talking about them, right, in their relationship, and look what they got. Can y'all see that? Venus. Venus is the focal point card. Ain't that crazy? Venus, guys, Venus. You know, and I can't see, but Venus is about beauty and harmony, you know, romance and charm. This is the beauty of, you know, this union between the two of them, right? Sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, and style, okay? Interesting, because this is what we're talking about, their love relationship. And they have a lot of good sex, guys, Mars in the mix. And it's interesting because I pulled her chart up, and her Mars is in Leo, and he's a Leo moon. So good sex. Ain't that interesting? And these are the cards. Of course, you know, Mars is the planet of action, desire, impulses, courage, force, heat, strength, competition, workouts, excitement, thirst, impatience, anger, leadership, engine, potency, willpower, motor, and sex drive. I always say your sexual libido, right? And then it's interesting because Taurus is here, and I know it was a Taurus placement. Let me see. I don't got my glasses. It was an energy. I want to say on the other one, she was a Taurus rising or something in that energy. But it's the bombshell, and she has been looking really good, you know. So that's the energy of that. But Gemini, communication. And remember we said we're going to hear messages, you know, in the year of them for them. It's all about the butterfly, the social butterfly, okay? So communication about these guys this year. Communication between the two. You know, they can have a fiery, passionate relationship, good sex, but can have some challenges in communication with their Gemini and Mars sitting beside each other. You know, again, Taurus, they'll continue to be, he has the finances, okay? It's the energy of the King of Pentacles, all right? Sixth house energy, so work house, things for them in their relationship this year. And she has a Chiron in Virgo. So that's the wounded healer. So healing and, you know, the conflicts and learning lessons, life lessons. And I want to say that's the message that came out. But it's going to be through her career house. And it's interesting because Neptune is right here. And Neptune is the industry as well as the planet of dreams, imagination, and remember, challenges in the work house in her industry. So it just backs it up, right? Virgo energy present, and remember, wounded healer. Ooh, these cards are powerful. I said her work routine house is Virgo. Themes for her this year, challenges in Neptune is the industry. She's an artist, and these is the energy where she will deal with challenges in career. Wow. Uranus and Sagittarius are right beside each other. And I realized in her chart that Sagittarius is in her ninth house, which ninth house rules Sag, right? So this is themes in the energy of, again, just her beliefs this year, how she views things. She'll get blessings, okay? Because Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. And if her Jupiter is there, it's definitely expansion. But remember, Jupiter expands things. So expansion is good. But also when things that you haven't done well can expand and get out of control as well. You know, and this is about bareback energy, okay? So these two are having some good sex. Also, her Pluto is in Sag. So transformations in that area of her life in ninth house matters, okay? Few adventures ahead for her. That's interesting. And expansion is, Jupiter is also pregnancy. Can expand. Well, that would be in Cancer, but I'm just going on sexual libido because it looks like the energy of them with that Venus being the focal point, right? Uranus brings power to things. So breakthroughs in ninth house matter. So things should be, you know, can go up and down, especially when it comes to her mental health matters and her working through grieving and things of that sort, right? And look, I can't make it up. Career, 10th house, career. And it has the Cancer energy beside it, mother. So listen, right up under Uranus, suddenly pregnant. Suddenly could be pregnant, okay? And you guys will see it come across, you know, 10th house. Wow. Building her a family, huh? 10th house is your reputation. You may see her as a mother going forward. 8th house, intimacy, Pluto. And her Scorpio is in the 8th house. So both of them have the same placement. So definitely transformation and new cycle ahead for them, whatever that may look like. But 8th house is also intimacy. And these guys with Venus and Mars all on the table. Baby, it goes down. But this is about investments, money, secrets coming out. You know, and think Kundalini energy. I said that, didn't I? But again, contracts, sex. I said intensity and investments. And again, transformation, renewal, rebirth, okay? suspicions, intensity, reckonings this year. Clearing. Things can go to the extreme. Uranus is present, and that's revolutionary and breakthrough. But Uranus is also Aquarius energy. Freedom is here as well as the unexpected ahead. So I just wanted to share these cards because I thought they was pretty cool. So a little bonus reading, for them. But the energy in these themes and houses will play out for them this year. And I'm definitely going to use these for y'all personal reading, all right? So I love y'all again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just wanted to share because I thought these was really cool. All right, so family, all right, for real, peace and love. Thanks for watching the Common Corner Show. Peace and love, soul family. And I'll see you guys in the next one.